We are in the Interni Press Office Installation, designed by Mac Stopa. It is a perfect mixture of colors, textures, and shapes. What was the concept for this interior?
The main concept was motto. Interni set up this year motto, Material, Immaterial, which was based on my interpretation. I decided to create the world of virtual reality, immaterial world of virtual reality, meaning mixing immaterial elements as a graphic, which makes illusion of materiality, mirror, which is also illusion of materiality because mirror reflection is immaterial, and everything was based on immaterial dream. Dream is also immaterial, and very often the design process starts from dreaming about design, and later those immaterial dreams materialize in the process of manufacturing.
And what about the color division? Here is very clear color division between yellow and blue. Why you decided for these colors?
Material Immaterial logo by Interni has mixture of bluish colors and yellowish with some green accents, and so this was just a following of what I felt was the most appropriate to express 20th anniversary of Interni's creative exhibitions in Milan, because we have 20th anniversary of such exhibitions. Every year Interni is setting up a very important theme, the motto, and designers, architects invited for making beautiful artistic installations are following the motto, interpreting the motto.
But you are not afraid of using vivid colors in your office interiors as well?
Absolutely not. I like.
Do you think it's inspiring?
I like textures. I think it's energetic, and very often we need to know a little bit more energy. I'm not about making strong textures and colors everywhere in the office. So because office is like a city with different districts. Yes, we need some kind of more quiet areas, maybe with a little bit less energy flow. But in meeting room, in integration room, why not? And this is press office. This is the place where where reporters and professional staff sits and works, and they like to have kind of energy flow.
This yellow room is dedicated to integration and work. What do you think? How our furniture, fulfill this task?
This is perfect example of where modularity and playing with geometric shapes of tabletops and tapa-poofs allowed me to adjust configuration of furniture and allowed me to create different working zones. We are sitting in 6 model table for 6 chairs. As you can see, there is another group of people. They are sitting and working. Then you have smaller tessellation, only 4 elements or 2 elements. Then you have tapa-poof as an island, which is in the middle of the day very often occupied by different groups of people. Coffee bar, it works perfectly.
You have used digital technology to create some elements of this installation. How has the process of designing changed thanks to technology?
First of all, design and technology, they are very well connected. There is no technology without design, there is no design without technology, at least today. This is why I am observing what is happening in the world of technology. I am always trying to be updated. In my opinion, good design challenges technology, but is also inspired by technology, which means that thanks to design, new design ideas, we are improving our technology, and thanks to new technology, we are inspired and we can create, better products, better, new and fresher thoughts about design. It's like a never-ending chain reaction.
And what are your inspirations in this field?
There's no singular inspiration. In the beginning, let's say when I am designing piece of furniture. Inspiration could be geometry, could be mathematical tessellation between different forms, triangles, pentagons, polygons, but always with some kind of little bit organic shape and multiple tessellation. And then this concept for furniture could be translated into pattern, geometric pattern for carpet, for wall covering, for ceiling, using different scale.
And what about your clothes? Do you identify so much with the installation that you feel a part of it?
The clothes is something completely different. It's several years ago when I started to be more involved in creating patterns for carpets, patterns for wall coverings. I decided to experiment with fabrics, and this is where it's coming from. Of course, taking under consideration what we have here, I decided to follow this concept and to create some kind of bluish or yellowish pattern. Today I'm in yellow setup. Tomorrow maybe it will be some kind of change.
Let's talk about furniture a bit. The Tapa Poofs already won prestigious awards like Iconic Award, like Active Office Awards, and I wonder how the jury justify it.
No, it's very difficult to talk for the jury. First of all, I am very glad that we had good luck with awards. I think that actually the success of Tapa lies behind the general idea behind design, which was to create a seating system which doesn't look like a regular seating system. And I think jury appreciated the fact that we have some kind of fresh wind in soft seating design. I'm sure they test mechanisms, and mechanisms work perfectly. So perhaps those two elements help to make some successful decisions for Tapa by jury.
It definitely fits in the trend of different spaces for informal meetings, for example.
For sure, yes, and as well, modularity is a very important element because thanks to modularity, you can create multiple arrangements. You can put together a different number of pieces. You can adjust configuration to current needs in the company, and current office environment is very dynamic. So such a modularity and possibility of making multiple configurations is a must factor in contemporary office.
The same idea was behind Tauco, wasn't it?
Very similar idea. Tauco table is 100% modular. Also, I think the success behind Tauco is that we have collection. We have collection of tables and chairs with identical leg.
Now a question that you will probably like the most. What are the key features that make you a successful designer?
Oh, it's a very difficult question. It's perhaps the most difficult question. I'm always looking for innovation. I'm trying to understand manufacturing process and technology. As I said in the beginning, design without manufacturing process, without deep knowledge of technology means nothing. So you have to combine design and technology. You have to understand the DNA of the company, the DNA of technology. And then sometime you can challenge a little bit, not too much, a little bit, so technology will be improved and design will be improved.
I heard that you are not only a successful designer and architect, but a music composer as well. How does these two talents help each other?
Well, I think that, first of all, designing objects, selecting colors, shapes, is very similar to moving between tones, chords. It's the same thing. perhaps we are using the same part of brain. This is why very often you have successful musicians who are designers as well, or designers who started as musicians.
Well, thank you very much for this interview. I hope there will be a successful cooperation between us also in the future.
Thank you.